3ds Max is a groundbreaking 3D software which is used to great effect to produce 3D animations, designs, graphics, special effects and much more.
But in order to achieve that much more dynamic and easier to use interface, we need some decent plugins.
After researching the internet, we've discovered the top 15 coolest 3ds Max plugins.
This is the top 15 coolest 3ds Max plugins. Number 15. Thinking Particles.
Thinking Particles is a full-blown rule-based particle system for 3ds Max. This plugin introduces many new concepts and solutions to handle complex particle system animations. The real power of Thinking Particles comes from its unlimited combination of conditions and operators to define the behavior of each single particle in a particle system. Thinking Particles offer its particle system functionality through a kind of programming approach. Because it's a plugin that controls particles and behavior, users will find that there is no limit to what they can do. Nearly every particle effect can be created or controlled through a set of operators and conditions.
Number 14. Autograss.
A plugin that enables the user to create photorealistic grass instantly. There are 11 presets for the most common type of grass, so they don't need to model anything. The grass presets have a true-to-life shape and colour when used with V-Ray's physical cameras and SunSky system from sunrise to sunset. In addition to these presets, Autograss provides the user with mapping and variation to produce special effects, like worn-up trails and lawnmower paths.
Number 13. Tree Storm.
This plugin for 3ds Max 2010 is a breakthrough product. It is the first 4D modeler for trees ever developed. It enables you to model trees created with Onyx generators directly into Max and animate the trees swaying in calm winds or strong storms. If you wish to see trees moving in the wind, you can set the wind speed, direction, turbulences and gusts. No manual work is needed, so all you need to do is just to set the parameters and render.
Number 12. Greeble.
Greeble is a fun-to-use modifier plugin useful for generating random detail for cityscapes, spaceship models and any imaginable object. The plugin is provided free of charge and is very simple to use.
Number 11. Ivy Generator.
This plugin grows ivy on 3D objects. Just place the seed next to the model, click Grow Ivy and let it do the job. If you don't want ivy to grow around certain 3D models in your scene, just freeze them. The interface is very simple and intuitive, so you won't have any trouble finding your way around.
Number 10. V-Ray.
V-Ray is a rendering engine that uses advanced techniques, for example global illumination such as path tracing, photon mapping and irradiance maps. The use of these techniques often makes V-Ray the better choice as compared to other conventional renderers which are provided. V-Ray is used in film and video game industries and is also used extensively in making realistic 3D renders for architecture. V-Ray has single-handedly transformed the CG industry.
Number 9. Dreamscape.
Dreamscape is a sophisticated set of 3ds Max plugins for creating and rendering realistic landscapes, cityscapes, skies, clouds, outdoor lighting, and more. In contrast to other terrain creation tools for 3ds Max, Dreamscape uses new rendering technologies that occupy much less of your computer's memory, making it more possible to render large detailed terrains on even a modest system. Easy to use and a friendly user interface will allow you to easily tweak terrain properties, interactively paint elevation, and even apply erosion effects.
Number 8. Multiscatter.
This is a plugin which works with V-Ray and Mental Ray rendering systems. It is possible to create complicated scenes with huge amounts of objects easy and quickly with the aid of this plugin. Usually scenes in 3ds Max with a great amount of even identical objects take a lot of space, consumes a lot of time for loading, and is very hard to work with. Multiscatter is created to solve these problems. The most exciting feature of Multiscatter is a quick generation of an array of objects right before rendering. Animated object support allows creating huge amounts of animated objects too. Now with Multiscatter, it is possible to create the whole forest of wind-shaken woods. The support of 64-bit systems and multi-core processing allows Multiscatter to create and render a forest or even a city in the blink of an eye.
Number 7. City traffic.
An artificial intelligence-based animation application for creating traffic movement. A special road editor and automatic car setup substantially accelerates the preparation of scenes for virtual simulation. It offers a variety of options for every car, from suspension adjustment to driving style, giving you the ability to create more realistic movement. It includes dynamic calculation for motion on uneven surfaces, and the artificial intelligence helps cars to think, react, and operate independently.
Number 6. Mapcar.
This fantastic plugin drives users to a new way to create a realistic car animation in 3ds Max. The plugin works pretty well, and the best part for many is that the plugin is totally free. The user can control the vehicle with either the mouse, a controller, or a keyboard. The plugin cannot be used with 3ds Max 2010, however.
Number 5. Afterburn.
Afterburn is a production-proven volumetric effect plugin that has been utilized in cinematic productions. It is a particle-based volumetric solution where Afterburn builds a volumetric effect around each particle center. With numerous controls, users can add more or less detail to the volume, change color, rendering method, atmospherics, such as intuitive user interface layout, AFC controllers, and hypersolid rendering engines. This all-in-one solution enables rendering of ultra-realistic effects ranging from clouds, pyroclastic smoke, dust, superb explosion effects, and liquid metals.
Number 4. FumeFX.
FumeFX is a groundbreaking solution for incredible, realistic, and breathtaking effects with fire, smoke, and explosions. This unique plugin is a powerful gaseous fluid dynamic simulator for seamless interrogation with Autodesk's Media Entertainment 3ds Max.
Number 3. RealFlow.
RealFlow is a fluid dynamic simulator for the 3D industry. Currently at version 4, the standalone application can be used to simulate fluids, water surfaces, fluid-solid interactions, rigid bodies, soft metals, and mesh. The technology uses particle-based simulations. These particles can be influenced in a multitude of ways by point-based nodes, named as daemons, which can do anything from simulating gravity to creating the vortex-like motion of a tornado.
Number 2. Rayfire.
Rayfire tool gives the user the ability to fragment, destroy, demolish, wreck, break down, blow up, burst, detonate, explode, and shoot in 3ds Max. Physics X-Force Influence allows users to affect objects in simulation by forces, space warps, and mouse cursors. Bullet time effects can also be used, as well as glue functions, which allow objects to be glued together or break connections between certain objects during simulation. Each fragment can also be demolished further with adjustable amounts of collision strength.
Number 1. AR Media.
The augmented reality technology allows users to visualize their 3D creations directly in the real physical space which surrounds them. Indeed, through this plugin, 3D models can be visualized out of a digital workspace directly on the user's desktop or in any physical location by connecting a simple webcam and by printing a suitable code. By means of the exporting feature, users can create and publish augmented reality files autonomously. Files created by this feature can be visualized on any computer with the freely available AR Media Player, without the need of having Autodesk 3ds Max and the plugin installed. Users can now create their own 3ds Max augmented reality models and distribute them to their clients as independent, standalone files, and let their clients experience such models in augmented reality in just a click.